Hey, welcome back to the channel, folks. If you're new here, welcome, glad to have you. I picked a nice quiet morning here to listen to my bike. And you know, your ears are truly the best diagnostic tool you've got, and they're first line diagnostics. Now, you may not even know it. Some of you veteran riders know it. But your brain is constantly listening to your bike, even subconsciously. And it's going to tell you. The bike will speak to you. If there's something wrong, you're going to hear it first. And I know a lot of you veteran guys will say, well, yeah, of course, but there's a lot of new guys out there that don't pay enough attention to it. And I'm just doing a pre-Sturgis shakedown here. And just in case I have to order something. Because it could take a while. So I don't think it's too early to do a Sturgis shakedown, because if I really do need to order something, I'm going to do it. Lately, it could take 60 days to get something, so I'm trying to head that off at the pass. So my ears have been my life, but that doesn't mean y'all don't have the same talents. Your brain just logs stuff in. And there's another thing about your ears. Not only can they hear that something's wrong, but you can localize to it. By localize, I mean your ears can actually tell you where it's coming from. Now, I don't know if you've ever noticed, if you're trying to hear something, or maybe a high frequency, you're trying to hear something, you'll turn your head because your ears are trying to localize on it. And that's really a great diagnostic tool. If you take it into the shop or you do it yourself, you need to know where it's coming from. Well, this is a brisk morning. But I love to go out early morning because it's usually quiet, although this morning, I guess because it's Memorial Day weekend, it's a little busy. There's one time when my ears saved my life up in Colorado. I had a set of new wheels put on from what they said was the most reliable wheel manufacturer in the world. Well, I didn't have that front wheel more than a week, and I'm in the mountains of Colorado going through curves, and I start hearing something, very high-pitched squeak, which turned into a scrape, and then I realized it's coming from my front wheel. I guess I'm the guy with front wheel problems. But I headed for the side of the road, and had a bunch of people with me. And by the time I pulled over, it had developed into a full-fledged scrape, and you could hear it. And I knew right away the bearings had gone out on that wheel. And I wouldn't trust any manufacturer, but if you put something new on your bike, you better listen to it. And I know what you're saying. I wear earplugs. I've always worn earplugs, so my brain is used to those earplugs, and it kind of logs everything in with what it knows. And so far, so good. I'm actually thinking about a new Arlen Ness air filter intake. Just maybe get a little more air in there for the mountains of Colorado, and up at elevation. I know my computer will, it'll automatically compensate, but I was just thinking I might want to do that. I listen even every day when I ride. You'd be surprised what your brain is actually logging in as information without you even knowing it. Any of you have had that same thing where all of a sudden your brain will just tell you, hey, this is what it is. It's your years of experience riding. So for you guys who have not been riding that long, really need to pay attention to your ears, because they're your first line of defense when it comes to diagnostics. And they'll also tell you, which slip-on mufflers you like best. But your ears do a lot of things. And I don't think we give our ears enough credit for that first line of defense. I think I'll go this way. But trust your ears. Trust what they can do for you. And I'll even pull this in later and take my earplugs out, make sure that I don't have anything minute happening that I'm missing with my earplugs. But I've never missed yet with the earplugs. And if you're not wearing earplugs, you probably should start. Especially you full face helmet guys. Your ears are actually getting more noise than if you're not wearing a helmet at all. It's just the resonant frequency on the inside of those helmets. And that drone can wear your ears out, so maybe you ought to consider, getting some molds made. I had mine done in Daytona. The same people are in Sturgis. They're not that expensive, $50-$60 to have them molded to your ears. It takes a couple hours, but I like to save my ears because it's my life. But everyone has the same ability. So next time you take your bike out, you might want to consider maybe consciously listening to it, what's going on. Although I'm sure your bike will speak to you and let you know.